Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. As of recording this video, I may be like 600 or 700 subscribers away from 100,000, so if you're new here and you enjoyed the video that I've made today and you want to stick around, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If not, then feel free to leave. Either way is fine. Thank you for watching. So, you guys may be wondering, who's today's video about? Well, if you read the title, then I'm sure you already know his name, but if not, then I will repeat it. It's Dr. Kenny Smiles, a very terrible dentist. Now, he may have some skills to actually be a dentist, he's made some amazing transformations, but his absolute personality, everything about him as a person is just absolutely terrible. And to add on to that, he's an absolute creep. Now, in a brief moment, I'm going to play you guys a compilation to get yourselves ready for what we're going to deal with, but I'm going to give you a little bit of an example before I throw you guys right into the fight pit. So, Dr. Kenny Smiles is someone who is a dentist, and his entire shtick is just being a pretty big ass and a pretty terrible person all around, if we're going to be completely honest here. Every person he brings in to have their teeth done will always tell them a pretty big sad story as to the reason why their teeth got so bad the way they are. And his initial reaction is just to completely make fun of them. And this is me not even, talking about how he has said some pretty nasty stuff to women, coming off as nothing more than a massive creep, even asking women for pictures of their body, whether they have clothes on or not, in exchange for getting their dental work done. We do have a lot to unpack here, so I'm quickly going to show you guys this compilation of the type of person that we're dealing with. Now, I did forget to mention one pretty big nasty thing. Allegedly, he also gifted his daughter a toy. You'll see that at the end of the compilation. Here you go.
No, I'm crying mess.
Yeah, now you're all flustered, like we just f***ed or something. Why are your teeth so ugly? Damn, my work is nice. I make really ugly girls pretty. Damn. Smell real big? Yeah, that's kind of scary. What kind of boyfriends do you get?
Boyfriends?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend?
So, as we can tell from those clips alone, bro's definitely not a funny person. He was probably that kid in school back in the day who tried to be the class clown, but everybody was probably laughing at him instead of with him because of how ridiculous he was. None of his jokes really hit the mark, and that one remark he made to that one lady, talking about how many boyfriends she gets, is just absolutely insane and, baffling. But I'm just going to have to keep it 100 with you guys right now. I'm just going to keep it, a buck real quick. Because if I'm sitting in a dental chair and I see my dentist whip out their iPhone 8 and start to record me, look me dead in my eyes with that blank stare and soulless eyeballs, and look at me and go, how many boyfriends do you get? I would probably have to get up and throw hands. Like, I'll just be honest. That is so damn creepy. That is just something wild and bizarre to say. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm just showing you him being an absolute, creep, an absolute buffoon here. We haven't even delved into the actual stuff, but here we are going to right now. But we're going to have to take a trip way back in time before this event even happened. Now, here is his beautiful mugshot from what I believe was back in mid-2014. Basically, our lovely dentist here was pretty much just arrested for overprescribing pills and falsely prescribing pills to people in large amounts, and he was arrested for fraud. Now, you may be wondering, you think he would get his license revoked, but no, he didn't. Now you may be wondering how many pills did he just outright give away to friends, family, and himself. Well, basically it was 800 pain pills in the course of 11 months, not even a year. Now, back in 2014, I believe it said in this video, he also recorded his daughter just being an absolute racist buffoon, to which he blamed it on, it's okay and it's fine because we're from Philadelphia. So here's this 12-second clip.
Listen, the last thing you posted.
That's part of the song.
I don't care if people are gonna think I'm racist.
Not because it's part of a song.
I say that all the time. Me too. But not in front of niggas.
Now that we've discussed what happened way long ago, we're gonna fast forward all the way up until November, I believe, 14th of 2022. Now, this isn't even the main, topic point of this video, but this happened way before it, and the fact that really nobody talked about this or nobody was like, whoa, I mean, he did what he said he would do, but the guy's kind of greasy, you know what I mean? He's kind of nasty, is wild. I'm going to show you guys a clip in a second, but I do need to give you guys a slight explanation for it. The account that you're currently seeing on screen is named Mama Tot. She's a very massive TikTok creator here. She has amassed over 12 million followers and probably more by the time I'm recording this video. But what happened was Dr. Kinney here offered to do her teeth fully for free just to help her out. And then Mama Tot, being the actual genuine nice person she was, declined the offer and said please just give it to somebody who genuinely needs it. So they came to the conclusion of giving it to some of her followers for completely free. Now, he recorded the process with one follower that he did it for, and it was just absolutely appalling. I can't find the original video, and there's a bunch of people who stitched it, so I'm just going to have to edit those people out as best as I can. But I'm assuming you'll have the same exact reaction that I had, although there was literally no stir-up or mix-up with how this person treated the other person getting the free healthcare.
Alright, well, look at what the cow drug in. I don't know what this is, but it's a first. Oh my gosh, your teeth actually match your jacket. Go ahead and put those babies in. You ever kiss a guy in those? You kiss your boyfriend with those in? A man for life. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked for the first time for sure. Damn. Those are right out of a Halloween catalog. Take them out? Fuck. It's like you like this though. I don't know if I'm gonna recognize you any other way.
Now, if you're anything like me and you saw that person's video, and you saw that's how he treated the majority of the people who step into his stinky office, and you're like me and you would probably think, wow, this guy's an absolute scumbag, I want nothing to do with him, then we're the same. If you think the opposite of me, I don't know how you could think that way, but you know what? Shit happens. Moving on though, he still does have a lot of supporters still to this day in his comments. A lot of older people who I guess just don't really understand the situation too much and will defend him, tooth and nail, no matter what happens without learning about what he's done. But now we get to the main course, the meat to our potatoes, the stuff that we've been wanting to talk about for the entirety of the video, the stuff that went down, I believe it was in October of 2023, a few months ago. This was the stuff that truly, sent him on a massive downfall. He can't really pull any views anymore, but you know what, that's truly for the better, I'd say. Back in October here, our favorite dentist, Dr. Kinney Smiles, decided to upload to his TikTok channel that he was starting a show. He was going to pick out some random contestants that, had some teeth that they wanted worked on, and all they had to do to enter was make a video showcasing their teeth, talk about the backstory as to how their teeth got that way, and then use his hashtag, right? But that really wasn't the only way to enter. I mean, you could just DM him, and he sure as shit loves when people DM him. In one of his recent videos, he tried to get someone to DM him for an appointment to get their dental care done, which just seems a little sketchy to me. You feel like you'd file, or schedule an appointment with a dentist to get your teeth done, not send him a DM on Instagram. Very professional. Now, we talked about how he was starting a show and all you had to do to enter was make a video showing your teeth and your face and using his hashtag, and then he would probably text you or you would text him to get his attention. So now we're going to take a look at one of the very first 3 women that stepped forward to share their experiences that they had with Dr. Kinney Smiles. This was one of the very first lovely ladies to step forward and share their experience. In the caption at the start of her video, she says, "When you realize you weren't the only one to fall victim to Dr. Kinney." I'm going to read off her first DM to the best of my ability. She starts off by saying, "Good morning. I saw your TikTok and want to tell you how amazing you are. It's amazing that you are doing this. So many people suffer in silence with dental issues. 43 years ago, I was hit by a drunk driver and my life forever changed. Because of a ton of surgeries and horrific medical issues, I lost all of my teeth. It's something that rules my life every day. The shame and embarrassment is sometimes more than I can handle. I would love the opportunity to work with you. Thank you so much. She sent a very quick, fine DM that got right to the point of what he asked for whenever he was asking for people to apply for his, and I quote, show. She shared something that was very insecure of herself, and she asked for the opportunity to work for him, and that was, the best way to go about it. His response, I guarantee you, you could not guess his response. When I first saw this, I thought it had to be fake, and when I found out that this was 100% real, I was a little bit bewildered. Dr. Kenny Smiles' response was a skull emoji. The show is more than a sad story, and with your, size, you don't fit the bill. I don't know how much of a disgusting person you have to be for you to read that entire paragraph and then immediately just start making fun of their physical appearance. It's just so disgusting, it's degrading, it's disturbing that a person could even think that way, and that's their first go-to thought. It's absolutely nasty, but we do have two other people's step forward DMs to talk about. These next messages I'm going to be showing you are from Taylin M and her, encounter with Dr. Kenny Smiles. In Taylin's video, she made a very heartfelt video talking about the reason why her teeth are the way they are, like he asked them to in his first initial upload to him making a show. And then, this was the text messages that followed. Dr. Kenny Smiles follows her on Instagram. She then texts him right after saying, "Oh my gosh, you followed me." Crying emoji, "Does this mean you saw my auditions on TikTok and my other Instagram?" He says, "Yes, I saw it." She says, "I'm so happy you saw it. Sorry, I'm an ugly crier." In her video that she auditioned for his show with, she was crying her eyes out. To which his response right after was, "Just wanted to have sex with you. It's fine." These next DMs come from Elizabeth. So in this DM, she sends him her audition. He then goes, "Thank you for your video. I will pass this along to Dr. Kenny, wishing you all the luck." So I don't really know if he had somebody checking his DMs or if this was actually him and he was just trying to, act cool, but this was the response. She then goes, "Thank you so much. The caption in my TikTok tells so much more of what I've experienced on this journey." His response directly after that was, "What's your address and phone number? I'm going to be deciding who makes the top 50 by making some trips to meet you in person. And please send me 10 more pictures of your size, shape, and stuff like that. This show is about a lot of things beyond teeth, so that will help me. Clothing is optional." The fact that this is coming from a married man who is in the profession of somebody who is meant to take care of your health is absolutely wild. And the fact that his wife most likely knows about this, I don't know how she couldn't, know about this, how this could go unnoticed, especially if this was your husband and he has a social media following of over 700,000 and this stuff blew up around him. And why you'd still be with someone as, low as that is absolutely beyond me. Well, that's the entire story of the welcoming and happy-filled downfall of Dr. Kenny Smiles. I think it's very well deserved, and I just don't understand how he was able to amass such a following while constantly acting like that. Like I said, he still does have some day one defenders on his recent uploads, but he just doesn't really get views like he used to at all anymore. And the only people defending him are like millennials or very old people, but even then, I still don't see how they could look past all that and be like, yeah, this guy's a good guy, and or this guy's good because he changes people's teeth. But let's just look over how terrible of a person he is beyond that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed it and don't want to subscribe, that's also fine too. Anyway, thank you all for watching today's video. I hope everybody watching has a great day or night, and I hopefully will see you guys all in the next one. Everybody stay safe. See ya.